Will NovaTech be in court this coming Monday, November 27th? That's what we're going to talk about. So don't leave, stick around. We're going to talk about some recent developments on this whole drama of NovaTech FX. But before we get started, anything that I ever talk about is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Heck, I'm not even my own. I'm just on here documenting my journey, what I'm doing to earn passive income, ways that I find, as well as bringing you updates on some of the platforms that have all scammed us and rug pulled on us and made us lose our money. So let's dive right into NovaTech FX. They're supposed to have a court, kind of an online, not in-person court hearing coming up this Monday, November 27th. I was all set to be in attendance in that hearing to bring you the latest and greatest update. And I checked, reconfirmed late in the day yesterday, only to find that it has been rescheduled. Yes, rescheduled out to Thursday, December 7th in the morning. What does this mean? I don't know. There's no official statement what this means. Does it mean that the tribunal, court system, whatever it's called, out of Canada, coming off from a holiday weekend of Thanksgiving, maybe they're not ready? Could it be legal advisors from NovaTech needed another week? I don't know, but I'm already scheduled to be in attendance at the December 7th hearing. And for those of you who cannot, working, what have you, don't worry about it. I'm going to bring you that update, so you got to stick around. You know, in fact, talking about NovaTech here, about a month ago, I put a poll out there on my YouTube channel. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't, maybe you participated. And I was just kind of curious, you know, what everyone is thinking about this whole story, this whole drama of NovaTech FX. So I asked, you know, what are your thoughts about NovaTech's upcoming court date in November? Okay, now it's going to be December. And I gave three options. Number one, they will appear. Number two, they are still in the U.S. but will not appear. And the third choice is they fled and all this doesn't matter. So where are we sitting at results? Well, 35%, majority of those who participated in the poll, 35% stated that they will appear. Okay, maybe so. Time will tell. And then 27 equally split are they're still in the U.S. but will not appear, or they fled, doesn't matter. Somehow I got a empty box created when I put this poll together and I couldn't figure out how to delete it, and 11% of you clicked on the empty box. I don't know. What does that mean? What does everybody think of this whole court system out of Canada involving NovaTech? Put it down in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I've heard so many people talking about it, and so many people, the frustration they put money in, believing that this was a platform that was going to be sustainable, because what the heck? I mean, we were in our fourth year of NovaTech, and every week people were making money. Now, as time was going on and I was uncovering, new information, my red flags were really going up. I should have been withdrawing money, and I learned out of that right there. But a lot of this really, got me thinking, and I recently came across another platform having to do with the whole crowdfunding concept. Now, crowdfunding is if I want to start a business and I need to raise money. It's kind of like a GoFundMe. Everybody knows GoFundMe, okay? People contribute money. Okay, crowdfunding is pretty much the same way. Maybe myself and another investor, we need some more money to start this company, to start this business. So we establish a crowdfunding project, and people participate in that. They give money, they contribute. Now, part of the crowdfunding agreement is that once the business is up and running and profitable, then we pay that portion back. But crowdfunding, there's a lot of, to do crowdfunding properly and legally, what I have learned, what I have read out of the SEC and governmental entities is that you have to be registered. You have to be registered with the SEC because you're bringing money in from other people investing in you with the thoughts, the promise maybe of giving that money back as well as rewards, percentage out of our profits. So you have to be registered. Now there's a platform out there that's all about crowdfunding. They can't produce any kind of documentation. I've asked for it and it's not there. How many other platforms have to do with the whole crowdfunding concept? They're just using the title and they're not registered. They can't show the official documentation that they're doing it properly because they're not starting a company. They're not using money to invest in a company and then the profits are going back to the people once the company is profitable. So you really got to understand the whole concept behind these projects before you put money in and get ripped off. So that's what I'm all about, is bringing you the updates. So I'm already got my reservation, got everything in place for the December 7th NovaTech hearing out of Canada, and I'm going to be there. I am going to bring you the latest and the greatest. We're going to see where this goes. I mean, it may be nothing. I've heard people say, gosh, it doesn't mean anything. This tribunal court out of Canada, it doesn't really mean anything. I don't know. That could very well be the case. Do they have any powers if Cynthia Petian does not show up? Does this court system have any powers to go after them financially to recover? And that's what I'm waiting to hear. And I'm hoping that when we go into this December 7th hearing, that some of that will be made known. And I was really looking forward to being there, next Monday and bringing you. But it's, it's postponed out a week. And we can wait a week and we'll see what happens. It would be nice if other courts, now if the Petians did run off with our money, which some people are feeling that they're in another country. Dubai, Caribbean, I forgot what the other country I recently heard mentioned. If they are gone, do any of our courts, even in the United States-based court system, have any powers? Now, there is another platform called Metaforce, and I did a video on that where the originator, when he was involved in one called Versage or something like that, the SEC did this full investigation and was the originators, the developers, the owners, the CEOs of Versage were indicted. Well, now this guy, he took off, back to Russia and started Metaforce when he's got an indictment out of the United States. So when people lost money, does that mean that they're going to get the money back? Well, just because the guy's indicted, he's back in Russia. He's out of the country. So they can't do anything. And I really don't know how much powers the SEC has to go after finances. But I guess if it's all tied up in crypto, locked away, in platforms or what have you, I guess they can't go after it if it's all hidden. So time will tell, and I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed because yes, I do have some money that's gone, as well as a couple other people that are close to me. It'd be nice if we could get that back. It'd be nice if you could get that money back too. So let's be patient. Let's see what happens in the December 7th hearing and see what developments are going to take place from there. Maybe something will come out of the United States. Maybe something will come out with the SEC and we'll be able to get some money. I'm not holding my breath. What do you think? Drop it down in the comments. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay notified, especially when I bring you the update next week, or I guess in 2 weeks. And hit that like button if you like what I bring you. And stick around, and we're going to be in this together as a YouTube family and see where this journey takes us. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving yesterday, and I'm going to bring you more updates.